Hey guys, what is up, guys? This is my very first YouTube podcast show. This is the Red Notice podcast. We talk Chiefs football. We also talk about other things, other topics in the NFL as well. For my first video, we're going to be talking about the NFL playoffs. And right now, we got the AFC Championship and NFC Championship coming up. Chiefs and Bengals, the rematch, the revenge game, the moment Chiefs fans have been waiting for. Uh, to be honest, I am excited about this. I'm truly excited. I think it's going to be another great matchup. So we got a lot of things to talk about. First thing I'm going to talk about is the Mahomes injury. So last game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, Mahomes had taken an injury of uh, what appears to be a high ankle sprain. Uh, this puts Mahomes at a disadvantage, and once again he's playing in the playoffs like a few years back against Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl where he wasn't playing at 100%. The last time he was dealing with a toe injury or a foot injury, now he's dealing with an ankle injury. But this team is different. This Chiefs team is a different team. That time against Tampa Bay, we didn't have a run. We didn't have a run team like we did. We had Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who at the time was like a rookie, was our rookie running back. But this year we got a different rookie. We got an insane runner. We got Isaiah Pacheco. We got Jerick McKinnon back again. We've got Kadarius Toney taking run plays on like jet pass sweeps or sweep runs. We got Ronald Jones in the backfield as well that we can use for the power run. And I think this run game of ours is a totally better, way better run game. And I think this time with Mahomes with an ankle sprain or with the ankle injury, I think we really got to step up that run game, get that run game going, which will help Mahomes in the passing game and staying in the pocket. He won't be as versatile and running around and making those lengthy plays where he runs around and then throws a pass and then finds guys open. I don't think he's going to be able to play much of that game unless his ankle gets somewhat better. I know he's going to be working that ankle a lot and trying to get it into shape and get it ready for this weekend. It's going to be a tough battle, but I think he's going to be fine. He's going to come in, play. He's playing regardless. So, but coming in for this Bengals team, this is the same team we played. This is basically the same exact Bengals team we played last year in the AFC Championship. Um, you know, I've been hearing it from Bengals fans, since yesterday's last weekend's matchup. I've been listening to the Bengals fans talking about, oh, Chiefs are 0-3 against Joe Burrows and the Bengals, and oh, Chiefs just can't get a win against the Bengals, and yada yada yada. And it's true. It's true that it's true that Mahomes and the Chiefs haven't been able to take down Joe Burrows or figure out Joe Burrows. But on the other hand, I think Bengals are kind of talking themselves and putting themselves up into a trap game. I think they're making themselves turning this into their own trap game. I think Bengals might come into this game thinking, we beat them 3 times, we can beat them again, and then they're going to talk them up. They're going to come in confident, and then Chiefs are going to come in, put a whole new game plan on them, and end up beating the Bengals this weekend on Saturday or on Sunday, I believe. I'm sorry. Bengals have a crazy offense. Joe Burrows has been on a tear. Joe Mixon had a heck of a game this past weekend against the Buffalo Bills, and I expect them to come in running as well, and a lot of deep passes. When you got guys like T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, you know, all those guys. You got Hurst in the tight end. Joe Mixon can receive. You got a lot of targets. You got a lot of adversity on that offense. Other than their O line being a little beat up. Hopefully that Chiefs defense this week can get in there and pressure Joe Burrows, get some pressure on Joe B. I think the reason why we've lost to the Bengals also is because we really uh, haven't really pressured Joe Burrows all that much. We come in, we play safe, we watch the receivers, we give so much cushion that we just pretty much let them pick us apart in that zone D. I think this weekend we really need to work on pressuring the quarterback. You got the main man George Karlaftis and Chris Jones at the D line. You got Nick Bolton in the back. You got cornerbacks like Snead and Jalen Watson coming in that could come in and do a blitz. I think it's really need to keep Joey B on his toes and keep him running around. Another thing that I want to talk about is playing in Arrowhead. We're going to be playing at home, playing in Arrowhead. We're just going to be a loud atmosphere. I think it's going to be louder. One of the louder games this season. I think it's going to be way louder than it was against Jacksonville. Uh, and that to me, having that home crowd, it really is an advantage. It's a big advantage. It's like having another player out on the field. That crowd gets loud and makes it hard for the offense to call audibles. It makes it hard for them to communicate on the field, and I think that's a really big advantage when it comes to games like this. And I truly believe that Chiefs have a good chance of winning this game. I really do. I really think they got a shot at getting to the Super Bowl. And my prediction is that we go to the Super Bowl and we play the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to beat the 49ers. 49ers are good, but I just don't think Brock Purdy is ready for that Eagles defense. And I know that they beat the Cowboys and they beat the Cowboys defense, but I think the Eagles defense is pretty good as well. I think a lot of people underestimate that defense. So I'm really thinking it's going to be Chiefs Eagles. Either way, Chiefs Eagles, Chiefs 49ers. It's going to be a great Super Bowl. It's going to be a great matchup between either teams. Eagles, you got Kelsey versus Kelsey. You got you got Andy Reid versus his old team and the Eagles. That'd be a great one. But I'd also love to see a Chiefs Niners rematch, another matchup again, and see who can pull out the win this time. Brock Purdy, insane, playing insane, Mr. Relevant, fucking is just playing insane amount of football. Uh, either way, I think it's going to make a great game. But I don't want to get it too far ahead of myself. Chiefs got to just focus in on those Bengals, get these Bengals done, take them out, and that's gonna be that's gonna be my video for today. For my first video, make sure you go on this podcast, give it a like, love to get a subscribe. Be sure to drop comments, ask questions, ask me anything you want. Give me your opinions on this game coming up this weekend. And as always, Chiefs Kingdom, let's give it all. Let's take them down. Let's get that W.